at that. Finally snowing.
Last night I was like, oh my god, I want a snow day. It's been snowing. I've been driving in the snow, listening to Christmas music, and I got a peppermint mocha, and now it's set of December, so I'm having a great time. Thank you. It's Thanksgiving. Not really doing much, just eating at some point. I don't really know. I finally cleaned like my room, everything, did all my productive day stuff because I was procrastinating that. It is almost 60 degrees today. Like, it's supposed to be 60 degrees today, apparently. This is upsetting to me because winter is my season. And for the past couple of years, it hasn't been snowing in November. But last week it snowed for like 3 or 4 days straight. And it was awesome. It was amazing. It was beautiful. And I had such a good experience with that. And now it's not snowing anymore. No. So that's disappointing to me. I'm trying to think what else I've been doing. I really haven't been doing much. I got a job, but I don't have to. As of right now, I'm not going in anywhere. I'm helping my mom from home, and then eventually I'll be going in to work. But right now I'm not. I've been doing that, working like, I don't know, three hours a day, or trying to. But today is Thanksgiving, so I didn't, and then I took advantage of that to clean. I have no idea what I've been doing. I don't know. I've been thinking about a lot of things. I have been having lots of dreams, but what's interesting is every night this year, from like April, May-ish, ever since then, I've been having 3 dreams a night, and they're all very vivid. Sometimes I'll have 2, but most of the time it's 3. And I write them down. I decided in like August that I start writing down my dreams, so I have a whole notes app thing, a whole notes thing dedicated to my dreams, and I wake up after every dream. So I wake up at like 3 a.m. and then sometimes I'll be too tired to write it down, so then I fall back asleep thinking about how I'm gonna write it down, and then I forget it, which is what happened last night, which is disappointing because I swear the first dream I had was so good, and I woke up and I was like, I'm gonna write it down, and then I fell right back asleep the second I thought that, so I'm really disappointed about that. But the last dream I had was not fun. I think someone was mad at me. I think Amari was mad at me in my dream. I was in her dream too. I have this thing. I got slippers. I started being worried about the amount of dust and stuff that I was picking up off the floor with my socks during the day. So then I was using 2 pairs of socks a day. One for when I was lying on my bed, so that I didn't get dust and dirt and stuff on it. And one for when I was walking around. And then I got slippers, so I don't have to do that anymore. I don't feel like talking about age. I'm just going to. My hair, I just got out of bed, so that's why my hair is that way. But it's December 3rd. And the reason why this is significant to me personally is because I have 10 days until my birthday. And I wanted to talk about it because for the last couple months, I've been going back and forth on crying about aging. And do I fully know why? No, because I'm turning 17. And 17 is still a very young age. And aging overall isn't bad, it's normal. Obviously, our society has like a obsession with age, which is why it's difficult for people to age comfortably, I guess. I didn't fully realize that I was turning 17 until like August, which threw me off because for some reason it was a big deal. Because 16, I feel like should have been a big age because it's like, oh, you get your driver's license, which I didn't. And oh, like whatever, but 17 I feel like is the age of a lot of teenagers in the shows I used to watch, like growing up and stuff, and the shows that are still centered around teenagers, a lot of them are still 17. That's scary to me. That means that I am getting older, I think. I haven't really fully processed why it's so scary to me. And the thing about my birthday is I love my birthday. I love December, I love winter, I love snow, I love Christmas. My birthday's in December. Like, there's so many things. So I love my birthday. I've always loved my birthday. And I've never really given age any thought. And I think it's just because the age I became self-aware, I was 13. And when you're 13, you still have nothing to worry about with aging. And now I don't. I still don't have anything to worry about with aging. I just think I'm getting to a point where I'm going to be considered an adult, right? Like, I'm earning money on my own right now. That's kind of an adult thing to do. Like, there's a lot of things that could happen. And I feel like they're all very adult things, and I feel like I've been able... I think that you're a kid for a really long time. I don't really think that leaves you, but I just think the acceptable age for being a kid, acceptable not by my standards, but by the world's, is kind of leaving me, and that's scary. Because when I'm 18, I've talked about this before, but I feel like when I'm 18, everything changes. Which I know it doesn't, but like there's so much, like they're legally considered an adult, and like there's so much that goes along with that. And people don't like look at you and they're like, oh, I'm a cute little kid. No, they look at you and they're like, what? So you're like a full-grown adult right now, and you still can't do things? And I don't know if that's actually how it works. Okay, I'm just guessing because I'm terrified. I think that's fine, and I think I've come to terms with becoming 17 because I realized it is still a very young age, and young doesn't automatically mean good, and old doesn't automatically mean bad. I processed this, and that's kind of my conclusion, right? Is like, overall I'm fine. I know I'll have a good birthday, everything's fine, but another thing that popped up, Mariah reminded me that this will be my last Christmas as a legal child. Illegal? Legal? Child? Minor? Which for some reason hit me really hard, so I've been, figuring that one out too. So I really don't know, because it's something that I shouldn't be scared of in general. Like, no one should really like be scared of it. But number one, I am. So what do I do about that? And number two, like, I know that I'm still young, but this is like the oldest that I've ever been in my entire life.